Hello, lovers and friends. A warm welcome to Financial Freedom with Honeybee. My name is Malwanda Hanabe, and in this channel, we talk everything financial freedom. Please note that anything that I say in this channel doesn't constitute financial advice. If you are looking for the services of a financial advisor, please be in contact with a certified financial advisor. They also need to be registered. If they are not registered, please do not do business with them. So they must be certified and registered financial advisors. So yeah, on today's episode, we're gonna have a look at hacks to know before 30. I got this topic from Shaki. Shaki is a colleague of mine slash friend slash acquaintance. So yeah, I got this topic from her. And also, if you have topics yourself, please drop those topics on the comments below so that we can interact. If you have topics that you'd like to see me talking about them in this channel, please drop those topics below, right? So these are 30, or these are hacks to know before 30. If you're over 30 like myself, don't think that this is not for you. Please stick around. You might learn a thing or two that might help you navigate your life further, right? So yeah, let's get started. I've divided this topic into two categories. So there's hacks to know before 30 on life, and then hacks to know before 30 on career. So on life, the first one is no is a complete answer. I'll repeat that. No is a complete answer. What do I mean by that? If somebody asks something from you and you don't want to do it, you can just say no. And you don't have to explain yourself, because most times when people say something, or when they ask something and you say yes, you hardly explain yourself. So why do you need to explain yourself when you say no? I know your mind tells you need to justify, because your mind records no as a negative answer. No, it's not a negative answer, and don't think it's a rude answer. It's not a rude answer. If they ask you why and you don't want to share why you don't want to do whatever they're asking you to do, you can just politely tell them that you're not comfortable in sharing your reasoning with them. But yeah, no, you won't be able to do what they are asking of you. So no is a complete answer. That's number one. Number two, if you do not ask, the answer is always no, right? So if you need help in anything, whether in your projects, whether in your life, whether in any other situation that you find yourself in, if you do not ask, people don't read minds. So you have to ask. So if you do not ask, your chances of success or of getting help is 0%. But if you ask, you are increasing that chance, or your chances, by 50%, because if you ask, you can either get a no or a yes. So it's 50% of getting a positive answer, and getting the help that you need, or you can get no, which will be a negative answer in this context, because you would have wanted the help. So it's kind of negative to get a no if you needed the help, right? But you have increased your chances by 50% by asking. So if you do not ask, the answer is always no. 3, get to know yourself. Be self-aware. By this, you need to spend a lot of time with yourself. Look at things that make you happy. Evaluate things that you do not like. Go out, try different activities, try different menus, try everything, different things out there that you can try, to make sure that you get to a point where you know who you is. Get to know yourself. Number 4 is take care of yourself. Take care of yourself spiritually, take care of yourself physically, take care of yourself financially, take care of yourself emotionally. So in all these spheres of your life, some I might not have mentioned here, but please do take care of yourself. For example, physically, if you know that you have, you don't even need to know, you just need to take care of yourself physically, because you don't want to be forced to do things because you are now sick, right? Make it a point that you eat healthy, you have a balanced diet, you exercise, you do anything that will help you with your physical health. So take care of yourself physically, take care of yourself emotionally. if you do not afford the services of a psychologist, buy yourself a 72 pages book and start writing down all these emotional burdens that you have. Take them out of your system. If you've got a trusted friend, do talk to that trusted friend, but do take care of your emotional well-being. And spiritually, if you believe in God, or if you're a Muslim, or you believe in Allah, or whoever you believe in, spend time with that person that you believe in. Get to know that person so that you know who you are believing in. You cannot just say, I believe in God, but you don't know who God is, right? Now I believe in God, and how I go about this is I read my Bible, I meditate, I ask, what is this scripture saying for me? What is it saying in my life? What does the scripture wants me to do in my life, right? And also I do pray. So I make sure that I put time to spend with God so that I can get to know Him better, so that I can get to know this person that I'm believing in better. So do take care of your spiritual well-being. And then financially, I think that one is self-explanatory. Get to be financially well. Take care of your finances, right? So yeah, these are some of the things that you must take care of. Lastly, on life, deal with your childhood trauma. Deal with your childhood trauma, right? Why? It's because childhood traumas have a tendency of sneaking in your life when you are old. You'll become a very toxic person, or you'll find yourself in toxic relationships, or you'll be just somebody with anxiety and depression that you don't know where it comes from. Please deal with your childhood traumas. Don't run away from them because they will catch up with you. Deal with your childhood traumas, please. Those are the hacks that I wanted to share on life. And then let's move on to career, right? So the hacks that you need to know on career, number one is when you start working, get yourself a mentor. So a mentor is somebody that will help you navigate your career. This person will get to know you better, and they'll get to know things, or they'll get to see things that you don't see about yourself that are lacking to get you to your next role. So they'll be able to guide you, teach you, coach you to basically close those gaps for your next role. And if the relationship blossoms, this can turn into your sponsor. So you can have as many mentors as possible. You can have, I recommend that you have one in your workplace, so that this person can basically help you with the next phase of your career. If you want a promotion in that organization, this is the person who will vouch for you because they know you, they've coached you, they've worked with you, so they know who you are, right? So get yourself a mentor. And also, the importance of a mentor is they'll tell you about themselves, their struggles, how they deal with struggles. If you are experiencing struggles, if you are experiencing like anything at your workplace that you don't know how to handle it, those people are your sounding board. So get yourself a mentor. Second one is get yourself a sponsor. So a sponsor is somebody who sits in the management meetings. So this person, you need to get yourself one, so that when it's time for promotions, salary increases, bonuses, this person, when they mention your name in those meetings that you do not qualify to sit in, this person will vouch for you. Have you heard, I think there's this cliche saying that your network is your net worth, right? That is a very true statement, because if your network, which is your sponsor and your mentor, stay in those meetings, it will be easy for you to get promotions. It will be easy for you to get a bigger salary adjustment. It will be easy for you to get a bigger bonus. And those things, they make wonders to your net worth, right? So please get yourself those things. Number three is, if you work for a company that pays for furthering your studies, please use that opportunity. Even if you don't want to get degrees, you can do short courses, you can do many things. So if you don't want a degree, just get short courses. If you want to study further and get more degrees, get those degrees, because your company is paying for it, right? They might say, if we pay for 1 year, you must serve 1 year. But by the time you finish, let's say you stay in a company for 5 years, right? you would have paid for those short courses or the degrees or whatever you want to do, right? So use those opportunities. So if a company that you work for pays to further your study, please use that opportunity. Number 4, always learn, right? Never stop learning. And learning is not about going to a higher institution of learning. You can buy novels, you can watch like TED Talks, you can watch YouTube videos. Never stop learning. Always exercise your brain by learning. But how I like to learn is I love reading books. I read a lot of books. And when I started reading books, for me, I wanted to improve my vocabulary, right? But now it's something that when I want to know a specific topic, I go and buy books about that topic and then I study them. So if books doesn't work for you, there's free YouTube channels. There's a lot of areas where you can learn. So never stop learning, right? Number 5, your qualification gets you to the gate, right? Your qualification will get you hired, right? But how happy you'll be in your job will be how you treat people, how you work with other people. So basically, what I'm trying to say by this is be humble. Even if you have a PhD, don't feel like you are above anyone else because they don't have PhDs. Please be or have a good working relationships with your colleagues. So the last one, this is in general, you are enough. You do not have to shrink yourself for anybody. You are enough. Present yourself as you are, right? Present yourself as you are. You don't have to be anything else other than yourself. And just to recap, I'll share those that I still remember, but just to recap, no is a complete answer. If you do not ask, the answer is always no. Take care of yourself in all spheres of life, spiritually, emotionally, financially, physically. Take care of yourself, right? Get yourself a mentor. This you need to do as soon as possible, right? You need to get yourself a mentor. Get yourself a sponsor, right? You need to basically position yourself to be promotable, right? It's very good to have to be a work hard person, somebody who gets things accomplished, right? But those alone, if you are competing towards somebody who is also a hard worker like yourself, but they have a sponsor, they stand a better chance to get promoted than you are, right? So yeah, and this one I forgot, but yeah, work on your soft skills. So soft skills is things like your communication skills, your presentation skills, your leadership skills. Work on those soft skills that will help you in your next role. So yeah, I think that's all that I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Love you lots, and I will see you guys on the next video.